war casts a long shadow over human history. From ancient times to the present, conflict has been a constant. It has shaped our societies, our cultures, and our very existence. Why is this so? Why does war seem to be an inescapable part of the human story? Some argue that war is in our genes. Humans are naturally aggressive, they say. It is simply our nature to fight. Others point to the competition for resources. Land, food, and water are scarce. Conflict arises when groups fight over these necessities. Still, others emphasize the role of ideology. Religion, nationalism, and political beliefs can divide people. These divisions can lead to hatred, prejudice, and ultimately war. Whatever the cause, war has been a constant throughout history. It is a sad reality that we must confront. As societies have advanced, so too has the nature of warfare. Gone are the days of hand-to-hand combat and simple weaponry. Technology has revolutionized the way we fight. Today's battlefields are characterized by sophisticated weaponry, complex logistics, and global interconnectedness. One of the most significant developments in modern warfare is the rise of asymmetric warfare. This type of conflict pits state actors against non-state actors, such as terrorist organizations. These groups often use unconventional tactics, such as guerrilla warfare and terrorism, to achieve their objectives. Another key trend is the increasing importance of technology. Drones, cyber warfare, and artificial intelligence are changing the face of war. These technologies have the potential to make conflict more precise and less destructive. However, they also raise ethical concerns about the role of machines in warfare. In the 21st century, the battleground has extended beyond physical borders and into the digital realm. Cyber warfare and information warfare have emerged as critical aspects of modern conflict, blurring the lines between peace and war. State and non-state actors alike engage in these forms of conflict. Cyber warfare involves targeting computer systems and networks to disrupt or disable critical infrastructure, steal sensitive data, or spread propaganda. It can cripple financial institutions, disrupt power grids, or compromise military communications. The anonymous nature of cyber attacks makes it difficult to attribute blame and respond effectively. Information warfare, on the other hand, focuses on manipulating information to influence public opinion, sow discord, or undermine adversaries. It often involves spreading disinformation, propaganda, and fake news through social media, news outlets, and other channels. This manipulation can destabilize governments, incite violence, and erode trust in institutions. Section 4. Escalating military spending in a time of uncertainty. Recent global events have led to a surge in military spending. The Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, or SIPRI, reports that global military expenditure reached a record $2.24 trillion in 2022. This increase is fueled by a complex interplay of factors, including geopolitical tensions, regional conflicts, and national security concerns. The war in Ukraine has significantly contributed to this trend. The conflict has prompted many countries to increase their defense budgets in response to the perceived threat from Russia. NATO members, in particular, have pledged to increase their military spending to 2% of their GDP. Adding to these concerns are the rising tensions in the Asia-Pacific region. China's growing military power, coupled with its assertive actions in the South China Sea, has fueled a regional arms race. Countries like Japan, Australia, and India are boosting their military capabilities in response. Section 5. Is lasting peace an impossible dream? The persistence of war throughout human history raises a profound question. Is lasting peace an impossible dream? Some believe that war is an inevitable part of the human condition. They argue that competition for resources, ideological differences, and the pursuit of power will always lead to conflict. However, others hold out hope for a more peaceful future. They point to the growing interconnectedness of the world, the increasing awareness of the costs of war, and the efforts of international organizations to prevent and resolve conflicts. They argue that through diplomacy, cooperation, and a commitment to peace, we can build a better future for all. The path to peace is undoubtedly challenging, but it is a path worth pursuing. It requires a fundamental shift in our thinking, away from the zero-sum games of the past and towards a future where cooperation and mutual understanding prevail. Only then can we hope to break free from the cycle of war and create a world where peace is not a dream but a reality.